Want to get them? We've got your choice. They come available in that beautiful pristine white. We have them in that beautiful red. We also have them in the lacquered black. And then the other one I think is called champagne.
Yeah.
Should we walk over?
Sure.
Let's go, Marianne. Let's take a walk over. So these are super special and they're popular every time. I've got some reviews here. We've got one in Florida that says perfect for 1 or 2 people. I love the tea infuser. I can prepare my own flavors of tea. We got Rinny in Pennsylvania. She says the perfect size for what I need. It's well made. It's decorative. I keep it on the stove all the time. I would love it too, even if you put your the potpourri type stuff in there. What do they call that stuff for holiday? Where you put the orange and the cinnamon and yeah, it's just potpourri, right? Yeah, you put that in there with the hot water. Jasmine in Colorado, cute teapot, lovely color. It makes the perfect cup of tea. I can go on and on and on with the reviews. Close to 70 perfect 5-star reviews on this product, and it's your own little personal. It's your own little personal tea kettle. I love the size.
The thing. We're so blown away that Wolfgang made something that's, first of all, adorable, perfect for 1 or 2 persons, but he made it like his other cookware. What does that mean for you? Perfect construction with the tri-ply bottom that's good on all the stove tops, including induction. In fact, that's what we have it on here, is an induction burner. But I love the size. It holds 14 ounces, so that's 2 nice cups. I love that he gave us the great big infuser, because then it's good for everything. Yeah. It's loose tea. It's the same, like he likes to make in the morning with all the herbs and things that are really good for digestion. Sure. He loves that every morning, so does his wife. But you can use that or not use it. Of course, you can use it with the traditional tea bags if that's what you'd like. But this one is brewed. Before I pour, let me actually quickly fill this one with loose tea. Loose tea definitely has the best taste. I know my friend Charlotte, who is a huge tea drinker. She's traveled her whole life, and what she chose to always collect on her travels and bring home was tea, loose tea, because she loves it. She's like you. She doesn't like the caffeine or coffee.
Right, real tea drinkers drink loose tea.
Yes.
They do. They don't, because tea bags they're prepackaged. They kind of lose their flavor. When you buy in bulk like that, you get a better product, and you get a better yield out of it as well. I love the little pour spout.
It's so cute.
Come on.
It's all the right features in a tea kettle, including the silicone on the handle. I love that it also folds down if you did want to store it, although mine, I have it in the pink, the older version, but he keeps changing the colors. But I love that this handle, actually folds down. You won't make a mess like I just did.
That's so good.
But it folds down for storage, which is so handy if you live in a small area. But we get the best emails from you that say, I live alone now. I didn't want to live alone, but that's my situation now. And now I still have a way that's not overwhelming like the large pots and pans and things that we have when we're maybe first starting out. But this is Wolfgang, so of course it's amazing.
It's so beautiful. It would be a wonderful gift for anybody out there if you know somebody that likes tea, or even if they want to use it for their, for whatever, hot chocolate, they want to use it for coffee, whatever, just to heat up water. It's so great if you want to use it for, put some spices in there and just have it on the back of your stove. I love it because it's pretty, right? And it reminds me, and I said this when I was promoting it, it kind of reminds me of tea kettles and teapots from the 50s or 60s, right?
Very retro looking.
Very retro, but it's got that great finish on it. It's kind of a lacquered finish on the outside. It's stainless steel and aluminum combined. Aluminum is a wonderful conductor of heat, so it'll heat up fast. Stainless steel is very durable, so it's going to last you years and years and years. If you know somebody that loves it, that loves tea or coffee or just hot beverages, what a great thing to do. If you know somebody that maybe just moved into an apartment, I would leave it out all the time. I'd never put it away.
So cute, right?
Like, I would just want to watch it all the time. You can do that as well. The infuser is a really big deal because, like I said to you before, like right now I don't even have a teapot. I do it in like a 2-quart saucepan. So I totally need it because I just do it for myself.
Nester now, right?
Yeah, well, I got Danny's still around. Yeah, he's gonna hang around. His girlfriend's trying to get him to move in, so we'll see what happens next year.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I know. But it's got such a great charm to it, and I think that's what people love about it. Plus, we in the Americas here, we're not as big on tea as they are overseas, but I think people are learning more and more that it's really a nice kind of a quiet time, chill time, relax, and it's more of a ceremony. But you need to have a teapot to do that.
Yeah, it has the same rituals as coffee. That's the same reasons why we love it. But it does matter. My mom was from Canada, and so tea time was very important to her. And it was always proper, where you heat up the tea kettle, you add boiling water to it before you add the tea to it.
You have to do
and
all
sometimes she would do this, and that's fine too. If you want to do the tea bag and then pour the water over it, that's absolutely fine. It's your tea kettle. You get to choose to do whatever you want with it. But it's so so convenient and easy. Remember, it holds 14 ounces. That's 2 nice cups of tea, so it makes it really, really easy.
And it's easy on the hands because it's not a big, giant, 4-quart teapot, which nobody really needs. It's like, it's funny, my mom has an automatic coffee, drip coffee thing. She's had it for years. And she had it when she was married and had people, people would come over, but now she's by herself. She doesn't need it all. She programs it for 4 cups and throws half of it away.
Aww.
So this is the perfect size, and I agree with what Marianne said. If you buy whatever tea you like, but if you can get the loose tea, we give you the infuser. It's so much better. You get such a deeper, more full-bodied tea. Or anything you put in. Plus, you can add things like cranberries, or you could add cloves, and you could do all that stuff in there. And they're not going to leach into your actual liquid product. They just provide the flavor. It sits right inside. Marianne's showing you how it pops out.
That's with the loose tea.
And you just empty it out. It's like a little filter. It's like the cage that's inside your coffee
permanent
machine.
filter. Whoops, I just emptied the little.
And then it just pops right in the top.
Yep.
And it rests inside. It won't sink in because it's got a little lip around the edge. And now, whether you're making little pots of tea, or even if you just want to make some hot cocoa, warm some milk in there, you could do that, right?
Absolutely. It's good for anything you want, just a small amount of boiling water. Maybe your kid's coming home and they're just going to have a little packet of ramen or something like that. That's fine. Anywhere you need that hot water for, it
elevates it.
It does.
You know what it does? It elevates ramen.
So cute.
Because ramen, what are you doing with your ramen? You stick in a cup in the microwave oven? That's not, come on, it's the holidays. Dress it up a little bit, make it nice. And if somebody, can I tell you this too? If somebody gave me like tea in that, automatically I would like it more.
It automatically tastes better, right? Because the presentation.
Well, because it's like a ceremony. I mean, that's what it's about. All right, we are crazy busy right now. We have 170 people that just ordered it in the last 2 minutes. Gives you an idea. You'll watch our counter jump, 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 how quickly people are buying it. If you want the red, I think Andre, my producer, you said that's the most popular, is the red? I don't know which one I get. You know what? I don't know. I like that champagne one too.
I do, and I don't have that.
I think I like the champagne.
It's in front of you.
I normally, but like, ooh, and you know what I love too? They have a little sparkle to them.
Yes, and actually, look on the black one. That's where it pops for me. Black isn't a color that I would normally choose, Guy, but look at that. It's
if you come in really, and you might have to come in really, really close. See how it has little flecks? It has little flecks of silver in it. Like like when you see a really nice, well-painted car. So it almost looks like the night sky. That's beautiful, and those are the same on the even on the white, on the red, and even on the champagne. Here's the champagne one. Each one comes with a diffuser. Also, I love that Wolfgang thought about burning your hands, because that always happens on teapots, right?
It does. So this is silicone.
Yeah, explain that. There's a silicone grip on the bottom and the top.
It's the part where your fingers would go under and then touch the top, that's silicone. So it definitely protects it from heat. Now, I will say, if you're using gas and you've got this flopped over, you do have to use caution, obviously. Gas licks up the sides of vessels, especially because this is small. In fact, it's one of the attributes that I love most is that if you have a glass top stove like I do, you know how there's that little tiny burner that's kind of useless?
That's perfect.
This is perfect for that. And now, especially on induction, you always want the burner to match the size of the pot. But oh my gosh, Wolfgang thinks of everything. And the emails that we get from you are so precious, especially those of us that live alone. It's not maybe the way you want it to be, but if you are alone, you still deserve to have great food, great rituals that bring you pleasure, because that's what this does. It brings you pleasure.
So we have a doctor, he's called Metro Cat Doctor, which is a great name. Obviously, a veterinarian, says 5 stars, just adorable, looks great sitting on my stove. I love the infuser for my loose tea. I mean, that's the thing. You're not going to have to ever put this away. It's always going to sit out there on your stove. Let's see, who else do we have? We've got M-Boz from Colorado. So attractive, so well made. You can use loose tea or tea bags. Everybody loves it. There's tons and tons of great reviews. And for $25, I mean, come on. You want to get somebody a great gift? Something they're going to open up and be like, oh my gosh, thank you for just adding charm to my kitchen.
Yes.
Because that's what it does.
And even the bottom of this is adorable. And when you give this as a gift, Guy, let me tip this one, see if I got it upside down. But when you